This is Pixel Papas, two coffee-fueled gamer dads having fun discussing mobile games marketing and UA creatives while sharing free know-how from over 10 years in the industry, tackling challenges and diaper changes. Welcome and enjoy the show.
Pixel Papas here, sponsored by AdSpawn. Marketing tips for releasing game in 2026. You're gonna get 3 tips. Each tip is gonna be super valuable from 7-8 years working mobile game plus 10 plus years in marketing from each of us. Whatever the size, you'll find yourself because size doesn't matter in this episode.
Only place.
Only place. So you know what? I'm gonna start right ahead, and I'll say I love indie developers. Right? We were at Gamescom. The indie part was like the most amazing stuff that there was there.
Best one.
Yeah, the best one. Yeah, if you check the data, you actually can see that the indie developers are eating AAA titles. People are moving more and more to playing indie devs because it's more accessible to make a game, and people are tired of AAA titles that are the same, whatever. Insert the name of the game, plus it's number 7, and it's just really the same as number 6, basically. It's just reskin 6.
It's the same disappointment.
Yeah. But they have a huge marketing budget, so that's why still people play them. Take Call of Duty, take Battlefield, or take FIFA, take whoever. It's just they're so massive that it's impossible to not play it because they hook you. Oh shit, it looks amazing. The trailer, what? They promise you everything. Then you play it 1 week after release. The internet is full of what the fuck is this? This is the same as the last one. It's full of bugs.
Yeah, they can actually. They create 10 games and 9 of them can not be profitable, and that one game is paying for everything, so they can afford to create this hype and have shitty games because
And even the games that make millions, then they kill them. Shout out to Supercell because they can afford it, and then at least they know that they are high standard, high quality. But people are oh, but this game made 10, 20, 40, 50 million. Yeah, but can you imagine how just put numbers together what marketing they did? They had some celebrities there. They had to fly and shoot
exactly the celebrities. I was talking with my non-gaming friends about the marketing budget in mobile gaming, and I was talking about games Quadbusters, and 2 or 3 out of 5 were I know this game, and I was what? You don't know any game I'm talking about? Yeah, because this is the ad with Chris Hemsworth and about this, and we were talking about basically having these popular names in mobile gaming ads that is just for the attention. With the celebrity of attention, but then if product sucks, you won't make any of it. But this is who didn't see it here, you can see the episode with Martin Voska. Go check it out.
Back to indie developers. So people are playing in games, and you are indie developer, you want to release the game, and I think this will be useful for non-mobile as well, because essentially it doesn't matter. What matters, you are alone, you don't have a lot of marketing budget, all right, and now you release the game, or what to do. Ideally, even before releasing, you just build community, you use the socials, right? Just force yourself through this weird introvert persona, if you have one, which is I'm gonna say stereotype, but most of these developers, they have this persona and don't have marketing for obvious reason, right? I don't know how to develop the game, they don't know how to do marketing. So just go and talk about how you made this game, why are you making this game, why it's a struggle. Oh, I'm coding this now. This seems like it's gonna be a fun level. Oh, this was hard, I had to scrape this level. And just make a content, put it on YouTube, on TikTok, build an army of people following you. Don't be afraid of saying people, oh, this game is gonna be shit. They're gonna tell you this even if you make millions, and they will tell you they told Megabong oh, I can make this game in 1 day. Dude, then make it. And just you need to create this shield around you and just go on the socials and show how you develop and show your game. That's it. And it costs 0 money, it just costs effort.
There were so many people on the internet telling the Balatro guy that created that the game is shit and they should he should change so many things in game design. He didn't do anything, and the game blew up. So You don't need to listen to those people. Just believe in what you think is important and send it online. I have this game and I'm waiting. I'm few times a month. I'm refreshing the page if there is some new information. And the game is called Long Gone, and it's like a Last of Us style of vibe game, but it's 3D pixel art and it looks amazing. It was also featured on Gamescom as a game. Over 100,000 people wishlisted it just from the gameplay trailer because it has great atmosphere and it was fun. And then I was following it's Hillfront Games, I think, and I was following the CEO on the LinkedIn. He's doing TikToks and doing this kind of stuff, YouTube videos, how he's progressing with the game, showing the game. This is the content you can make before you are putting it down, and internet gonna love you because you are just one guy that is creating this bigger game and you are putting hard into it. And it's working. Also, some of the triple A titles in mobile games are doing the videos with the developers of the game. And it's just guy talking about how they were thinking about the game. And the people don't have perfect English. They don't look like the celebrities on the camera, and doesn't matter because people like to listen to this kind of people talking about how the process of the final product. And it's basically storytelling, one of the most beloved and working thing in marketing. So if you start doing this, you won. But if you are creating your game silently under the blanket at night, like a Mr. Robot from Mr. Robot series, and think that when you release the game, everybody will just play it because it's so good. World doesn't work like this.
And it's unfortunate because there's so many brilliant ideas and they're also hidden somewhere in Steam and on app stores that indie developers put there, but they didn't have this business and marketing world in them. And they created art, they create art, they put it there, and that's it. And then they're like, oh shit, nobody plays my game. Why? It's amazing. This is the state of the world you live in, unfortunately. Welcome. You need marketing and business thinking because it's a product and you are competing with a massive industry. And, as we said already, a couple of minutes ago, with the AAA titles that have millions of budget and they don't care. They can kill the game. They can buy you instantly if they want. And it's just like, they don't care. They have the money. They have the marketing departments.
Yeah, what is positive about this, that even if they are talking about the games like the developers, it's not the same as you are one guy company that created the game. It's just something special about it. It's a magic you should definitely push and use if you have a small game.
Yeah. And if you're an indie developer, sponsor of this podcast can help you out, called AdSpawn. AdSpawn is actually preparing a big stuff for indie developers, but if you're an indie developer struggling with marketing, hit us up and AdSpawn will help you out. Thank you, AdSpawn, for sponsoring this episode. For people who don't know, AdSpawn is our company.
Plot twist.
Yeah, we love indie developers, but sometimes it's tough because they, don't think about business. They think about the game.
Yeah. So tip number 1, be proud of your work and say it to the world.
Yep, that's your superpower. That's your superpower. And being awkward is your superpower. And not knowing how to do content is actually can be a superpower as well, because you'll be authentic.
Yes.
Tip number 2. You know what, Martin, you go. Tip number 1 was mine. Number 2 is yours.
Yeah, it's connected to marketing. Think about the marketing when you are making your game. It's so important, and you can just take everything you created by developing the game and using it as marketing. It can be like the art style of the characters. It can look, I don't know, with a huge head and small faces, because it's just fun to watch, and it's recognizable, and it's people remember when they see it. So think about the small details, like the names use some memes and put it into the game. I remember the games like 5 years ago when Avengers were a big thing. and there were so many Thors and Captain's Ace and I don't know what in the games. The product you are creating, it's not a product, it's a what you will sell, and you make it, and you can make it easier just by making it more sexy in the production. That's it. More funny, and don't try to copy big titles. Don't try to copy someone else which is bigger than you, because you are just helping him. Because of the marketing budget and everything, everybody sees their game. And if your game is similar to these big competitors, people will assume that your game is their game. So you need to be unique, you need to be fun. This is the first half of that second tip. The second one is, when you are creating build for your game, make it interesting for agencies that will create your creatives for you. So you have some game and you will need creative videos for it, 100%. And if you have a build where everything is unlocked, there are camera movements, it's perfect advantage for you when you are creating the ads. We were working like with 100 of games, and so many of them had the horrible builds that actually it was just for gameplay recording. But some games also had the amazing builds, right? Moving on the camera, doing time lapses, changing the time of the day, these small things that make your creatives look different, and you can create more variation out of it. So think about that marketing part of the product when you are creating it.
Yeah, I have nothing to say to this because it's more like a brand marketing and I'm more like a UA, but it makes sense. Like, just make something that is cool from the scratch, from like the idea itself, and then don't over utilize the idea. Just if it's funny, then make it funny. Like, dude, do you remember? I do. I'm just gonna ask you, what was your favorite game from Gamescom? I'm gonna give you 3 seconds if you don't know. I know what is your favorite game. I know what is mine. It's the same game, but you forgot. It's a shame.
Okay, go.
It's Paddle.
Yeah, fun to play.
Dude, it's indie game, which is like horrible graphics, but the gameplay itself, and it's actually okay, it's not horrible, but it's like just it has like this specific type of like how it looks, very simple, but it's just like pure fun. And that's it.
It's pure fun.
And if you have this as a developer that you know, like, oh hell, this is a fun game, and I don't need to spend hours on like texture filtering, whatever, right? Making amazing polygons, then just don't do it. Make it simple game, because like core gameplay is super fun. Just so people don't know, it's a simple sailing game with like narrow levels, and like 2 players are playing it, but all you do is like you press X. And when you press X, you do the paddle, and you play it with the other player. So you need to coordinate, and then you have all these weird traps and whatnot in front of you. It's super fun, like to become coordinated. Like everybody who played it was having a blast. Yeah. You know, it's challenging, it's fun. You played with somebody, you're laughing. It could go so crazily good if they made like some leaderboards, online player. I don't know. They could make it a competitive game, esports.
Yeah. So, and like you said, that the game looked like not top-notch graphics. It's completely okay. It's not about be the best looking, best. I don't know. It's about being different. Yeah. So we are memorable. And I forgot about the game, but when Milan mentioned the name, the battle. I immediately see it in front of my eyes. It was like huge.
And that's it. And that's the superpower of also especially indie developer, like they put more like a hard and mechanic in front of like super crazy graphics and whatnot. So it's like, just build on top of that and then try to market it if you do it yourself.
If the game is good, the graphic doesn't matter. It's like the universal rule of gaming.
Yeah. True. So that was tip number 2, and tip number 3.
Number 3
is, I'm gonna shine here. It's marketability testing. All right, so what that is? Oh, wow! Nobody expected this.
So interesting.
No, but people like, okay, that's the thing.
Okay, I'm gonna sleep right
now. What is marketability testing?
No. Go on.
Marketability testing is a process of testing your game before releasing it. No, anyway, so what it is, you just check if the game actually is appealing towards the market, right? And why do this? Like, you have an idea, and like we talked, just you have a paddle game, right? And then you can test like what kind of graphics, is more appealing. Is it 1 paddle, 2 paddle, 3 paddles, 5 paddles, this boat, that boat, this level, that level? Maybe you think about, it shouldn't be paddles, it should be, I don't know, monster trucks. Okay, so you test the monster trucks. It's basically just making sure that the idea has a shot on the market before doing it. If you don't do it, then you end up where the whole market is. Unfortunately, a lot of games are there that you need to make fake ads. Then you release a game and you're like, oh shit, the gameplay that I have, nobody wants to actually click on my gameplay. Nobody gives a shit. So what do? You ask some agency or somebody, can you make fake gameplay mechanic and put it in creative and make like 10 different ones and let's see what sticks? And then people will be clicking, but nobody will be playing. So then we are stuck to like many people coming into your game, nobody plays your game, and you don't have a team to implement the new mechanic in your game, which is big companies, they have it. That's why they fake ads work for them. So do the testing of art style, of even game mechanic, of whatever. We tested previously in our, like I personally was part of the testing when we did PvP versus PvE versus EVP or whatever it's called, like, you know what I mean. So we tested these 3 different types of games, like how it should look like, and then they decided to go with PvE, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can test anything you want, like really anything. Like again, the cost is time, but it can save you. No, it's not like it can save you. It can be the major difference between actually making some money and zero, actually making $1 million and zero. So just do it. Do it as early as you can. I have this idea about, you have idea about the game. Okay, put it somehow together, like very basics, and just try to put a couple of $100 and see if people click on this ad of this style of the game that you put out there. That's it. That's marketability testing. Yeah, we've done tons of it. There are companies who do that. It's not like some new thing that I just came up with. It's a big topic. Go research it and don't forget about it.
Yeah, so that's it, I think, for this episode. Thank you for listening, guys. See you in the next one. And Pixel Papas.
Bye, everybody.
Wow. Bye.